What's up guys, CJ here, and welcome back to another all-new HNN. We've got lots to talk about today, from some massive new details on Injustice 2, then Killing Joke getting a theatrical release, and finally J.K. Simmons beefing up to play Commissioner Gordon. But first up, we're going to talk about Injustice 2 because of the awesome announcement trailer that just hit the web this morning. Now honestly, I really suck at fighting games, but I loved the first Injustice and I can't wait for the sequel after that trailer, and some new details about the game that we've gotten this afternoon straight from NetherRealm. First up, they confirmed that they're working on expanding the environmental interaction and destruction, as well as the character list with new heroes like Supergirl and villains like Gorilla Grodd and Atrocitus, and a ton more that haven't even been announced yet. And then they announced something that's going to completely change the way that players play the game, as opposed to the first Injustice, a brand new gear system. The system runs on loot drops of character-specific gear that you'll get every single time you play the game. And those goodies aren't just going to change the way they look, they're going to change the way that they play in game. So now you can tailor and customize all of your favorite characters to fit your playstyle. So we don't have a specific date yet, but we do know you're going to have to wait until 2017 to get your hands on it. But as for a specific month, NetherRealm's last 3 games were released in April, so that might be a safe bet. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I suck at fighting games. They're usually not my favorite to play, but I loved Injustice, and now I can't wait for this game either. I'm a little worried that the whole gear system is going to run parallel with microtransactions, and that could get really ugly and unpopular, but that kind of character customization is exactly what I look for in games, and that honestly has kind of raised my hype meter all by itself. So let me know down in the comment section below, what did you think of the trailer? What do you think of all these new details, and which character do you want to see in the game? And in our next story of the day, if you've always wanted to see Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy bring their iconic representations of Batman and the Joker to the big screen, well, you're in luck and you're gonna get your chance to see it. That's because The Killing Joke is actually going to be getting a theatrical release. For one night only, 3 days after the SDCC premiere on July 25th, Killing Joke will be hitting theaters thanks to Fathom Events. Now, we don't know how many theaters are going to be showing it, or even which theaters are going to be showing it, and we'll know that in a couple of weeks, but expect a pretty wide release, as Fathom actually can broadcast these events to theaters nationwide. In addition to the movie, the event's also going to feature an introduction from Mark Hamill himself, as well as a short documentary about how he got cast for the part, and another little documentary about bringing the Killing Joke's Joker to life. And you guys know me, on the 25th, I will be in the theater to check it out, assuming one of the theaters near me is even showing it, which is sometimes a dangerous assumption to make, but let me know in the comment section down below, is this something you're interested in, or would you rather just wait until it comes out on DVD so you can watch it from the comfort of your own couch? And in our last story of the day, J.K. Simmons is really committed to prep for his role as Commissioner Gordon. And by commitment to prep, I mean he is picking heavy things up and putting them down repeatedly. JK has gotten jacked. Now these photos come to us by way of Aaron Williamson, an actor, bodybuilder, and fitness trainer to the stars, literally. And believe it or not, you're probably familiar with his work. He worked with Jamie Foxx for Django Unchained, and then Zac Efron for a couple of different projects. He was The Rock's training partner before G.I. Joe Retaliation, and now he's training J.K. Simmons for his role in Justice League. And honestly, I'm kind of at a loss for words. The dude is huge! It took me 15 minutes of research yesterday to make sure that's not a photoshopped picture. And it's not! So at the very least, we can say it looks like we're getting a much more physically imposing version of Commissioner Gordon than we've ever seen on screen before. Maybe something a little bit closer to the one we saw in Arkham Asylum. And you know, I'm kind of still at a loss. So let me know, what do you guys make of this? And how physical do you think this Gordon is gonna be? Tom Holland is lucky that this J.K. Simmons wasn't J. Jonah Jameson. But that brings us to the end of another HNN. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe to see more great content every single day, and consider supporting us on Patreon for access to all sorts of exclusive goodies. And be sure to check out our new gaming channel, Press Play, which we've finally got up and running and have a bunch of new content on, and we're also streaming over on Twitch, so be sure to check that out as well. But signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you tomorrow.